Did you know that the American Civil War resulted in an estimated 620,000 to 750,000 deaths? That's more than the number of American lives lost in World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, and the Korean War combined. Crazy, right? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most pivotal events in American history, the Civil War. This conflict didn't just reshape the nation, it also set the stage for the future of civil rights and federal authority. So let's lace up our boots and march right into it. So what caused this epic showdown between the North and the South? Well, it all boils down to a few major issues. First up, we have slavery. The southern states relied heavily on slave labor for their agricultural economy, while the North was moving towards industrialization and a more free labor system. This created a massive cultural and economic divide. Then there's the issue of states' rights. Southern states believed they had the right to govern themselves and make their own choices, including whether or not to allow slavery. On the flip side, the northern states, along with the federal government, wanted to maintain the Union and curb the influence of slavery. Throw in some economic differences, and you've got a recipe for conflict. Tensions were rising, and it was only a matter of time before they boiled over. Now, let's talk battles. The Civil War was packed with intense confrontations, but two of the most significant were Gettysburg and Antietam. Gettysburg, fought in July 1863, was a turning point for the Union. It was the bloodiest battle of the war, with around 51,000 soldiers killed, wounded, or missing. General Robert E. Lee's Confederate forces were stopped in their tracks, which gave the North a much-needed morale boost. Then there's Antietam, which took place in September 1862. This battle is notable because it marked the bloodiest single day in American military history. About 23,000 soldiers were killed or wounded in just one day. President Abraham Lincoln used the strategic Union victory here to issue the Emancipation Proclamation, which declared that all enslaved people in Confederate-held territory were to be set free. This not only shifted the war's focus to the moral issue of slavery, but also allowed African Americans to join the Union Army, adding more firepower to the Northern efforts. Speaking of the Emancipation Proclamation, let's highlight this moment as a key turning point in the war. When Lincoln announced it in January 1863, he wasn't just freeing slaves, he was redefining the purpose of the war. It transformed the conflict from a struggle for the Union into a fight for freedom. This shift also prevented the possibility of foreign nations, like Britain and France, intervening on behalf of the Confederacy. The stakes were raised, and the war became a moral crusade against slavery. So, to wrap it all up, the American Civil War was sparked by deep-rooted issues like slavery, states' rights, and economic differences. The battles of Gettysburg and Antietam were pivotal moments that changed the course of history. And let's not forget the Emancipation Proclamation, which fundamentally changed the war's purpose. The consequences of this conflict still resonate today, reminding us of the ongoing struggle for equality and civil rights in America. What do you think about the causes and consequences of the Civil War? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about other significant historical events, check out our next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. See you next time.